So another day, another Dan Wootton update. Just when you think things are not going to get worse for this scummy man, it definitely does, guys. And this was just announced earlier on today. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe, send a super thanks, give a thumbs up to the video, and let's get straight into this mess. So, silence. That is what we should call Dan Wootton at this point. Dan Silence Wootton, because this man has basically just disappeared off the face of the earth since that whole misogyny-related scandal via GB News, and since he was suspended, we've not heard anything from this man, other than the fact that he might be moving to Scotland, New Zealand, putting his house up for sale, all of these rumors and conversations. We've heard nothing. But it has just been announced, guys, that Ofcom are now going to be investigating. But it has just been announced, guys, that Ofcom have begun an investigation on grounds of fairness and privacy into Dan Wootton, where on the 18th of July, he launched a scathing attack against Byline Times because Byline Times reported into alleged sexual misconduct and towards ex-boyfriend Alex Truby. So this in itself not only reaffirms that he is still a liability to GB News, and for the fact that, you know, I don't know why GB News have not announced that he's been fired. Right now it's as suspended pending investigation, but it's been announced that Ofcom are now looking into a particular show of his where when Byline Times came forth to break the silence and discuss these, you know, catfishing scandals that he was filming people without their consent, and the ex-boyfriend came out and all of the stuff that, you know, but they were reporting, he obviously did his whole bravado performance saying that he's being attacked, they're coming for him, how dare they, etc. And Ofcom have decided to investigate him. That in itself speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. It's pissed off GB News yet again because they're already facing and been inundated with Ofcom investigations and reports. They're trying to, you know, kind of shovel, if that even is, I don't know if is that reshovel a word? It isn't a word, but you guys know what I mean. Re-clean up their entire, you know, image. I don't know how Boris Johnson helps that, but that's what they think. And so therefore, I think that them now at this point also seeing that they're facing another Ofcom investigation in relation to Dan Wootton and that he is now being separately investigated is not something that GB News wants, but also not something that Dan Wootton wants on his head right now. He's dealing with so much, but that is what we call karma, because what goes around comes around. And if you make a living off a career where you are continuously bullying Harry and Meghan 24/7, let alone other people, and, you know, the allegations of abuse against you and what you've done to so many others, it's only bound to come right back at you. And now you're being investigated by Ofcom. And I just hope that at this point, because sometimes Ofcom like to announce investigations without actually leading to any sanctions. So hopefully there will be sanctions at this point. But what we do know is that this is going to provide more confidence in GB News to permanently fire this man, because it's been a while and yet they're still facing the repercussions and consequences because of hiring this man. So we'll just see what takes place when it comes to this. But, you know, his scathing attack on Byline Times, which I feel like it was, resulted in a lot of these Byline Times journalists who worked really hard to receive a significant amount of death threats for reporting on what this man, Dan Wootton, was allegedly doing. Let me know your thoughts when it comes to this, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content. The last time I reported on this exclusively, as I spoke to some of the victims, were basically that he was panicking and that, you know, he didn't know where to go. He was either New Zealand, leave the UK, trying to sell his house and etc. And now he's being investigated by Ofcom. So, you know, are we really surprised, guys? I'm definitely not. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, guys, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.